things that are very, very important that will actually definitely help us in the course of our career. Now, if you those of us that were in the in the service during third Sunday of last month, you remember that when we talked about this, we were mentioning that these things are very vital for us, not only because we are working class people, we also, even for self-employed people, how to be able to plan yourself, program yourself, and all of that. So I'll just take us through some of the things that we're going to be doing. And it's very important for you to also note that you need your Android phone or your iPhone, whichever the one you're using, or better still, a laptop. As you can see, I'm actually using my laptop right now. Also, you can use your iPad, you can use anything. Whatever it is you're using, as long as it's a smart equipment, either a smartphone or a laptop, you can use any of them because you'll be doing a lot of downloads. We'll be downloading a lot of apps which you're going to be using, and then you can understand how to use some of those apps, which will now help you to plan yourself. So, first and foremost, let me take you through some of the things that we're going to be looking at. I will take us to that particular document which I shared with us during that period. This is it. And if you remember that we talked about a couple of things that we'll be looking at. One of them was we talked about some of these things. So when you see some of these icons, at some point you will understand what these icons meant. Like for instance, this one that you see is a Google Calendar, which I explained to us on how to plan ourselves. This is a to-do list, which obviously helps us to be able to plan ourselves in terms of activities, especially when you have project activities. This is a smart sheet, which helps you to be able to plan yourself when it has to do with um, 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 Smart Sheet basically helps also is for projects. Zoom is what we are using presently. There's Slack, which also is more of project-based platform. So there's so many of those platforms. So another thing I need to also let you know is that we might not be able to touch all of them, but please, at some point, I'll be giving you assignments, and through doing these assignments, some of these things you will download, and then at some point, you're going to start having practical classes where, in fact, practical classes starting from today. But what I mean by more practical is that we'll have case studies, we'll share ourselves into groups, and then each group will use a particular app and then explain how the app works and all of that. So some of these things will definitely happen at some point during the classes. So, but the essence of today is to take us through the things we're going to do and then also to start. So we are not just going through the things we're going to do, also going to start some of them. So under task management tools, like I said, we have Todoist, we have Trello, we have Microsoft To Do. Under note taking, we have Evernote, we have OneNote. So for all Android users, you definitely have OneNote on your phone or any other form of notes. So please check. I'm trying to check my Android right now to see. I'm sure that we have something that has to do like a note taker. So for instance, I use Samsung and my Samsung shows me Samsung Notes. So if you check, that's the reason why I'm actually deliberately using what do you call it? That's what I'm using, putting on my screen so that you can see it. So you see that if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it well, but you see that this is my Samsung Note, which I have here. And then I have all of these things. I take a lot of notes. You can see all the notes there. So instead of having to be looking for books and all that, and all of these things are based on cloud. So even if I misplace it, I can always get it because all of this is registered on cloud. So these are part of the things. If I open my iPhone to you, the same thing. I have all note takers. The one for MacBook or iPhone is called, what's the name again now? Notes, just notes. Okay, so which you can actually use to take notes. Then there's project management tools. There's Asana, there's Jira. Okay, we'll be looking at some of them. Then there's calendar and scheduling tools. So we're going to start with this because this is very important. So Google Calendar, Microsoft Outlook Calendar. We'll be starting with this today, so that you'll be able to start planning yourself. Okay, planning yourself also means that for our classes for Tuesdays, for Thursdays now, you should have put it in your calendar. And I want to see how many of us will just do a screenshot to share with me and let me see it. Okay. Then you also have, so for Google Calendar, you must plan yourself. That's the essence of planning yourself. Also, apart from that, whatever you have to do for this week now, you should have planned it. I'll share mine with you, you'll see it. So everything you have to do to plan yourself, you have already planned that. Then there's also communication and collaboration tools. There's Slack, there's Microsoft Teams. Slack is very, very effective. We use that in my office. It's a way where all of us actually have, different segments in terms of there's a leadership, there's some managers, there's different segments of communication, and it's an official way of communication. There's time tracking tools as well. Almost something similar to Google Calendar, but this one also tracks projects to analyze how productive you've been in terms of a particular project and all of that. So you can look, there's Togo, there's Clockify. Then there's Google Drive and Dropbox for file storage. I was taking pictures yesterday of an event that I went for. And somebody was asking me that, how am I just taking pictures like that? That's where am I saving all these things? And I showed him. My person said, oh, my memory is full. How can your memory be full? If you have a Google Drive, if you have Dropbox, why do you need to do? So all of these things are things that we'll be able to use, how to manage your phone, how to manage your phone to a way that you don't have to finish all the memory, the capacity, then you now say the phone is slow and all of that. Then there's password management tools where you can actually be able to manage your password. I have a password management tool for iPhone, which I put all my passwords there. So at no point in time, I can't forget it because there's a lot of thousand and one things in my head. So how do I want to start, putting all of these things in, in my head? Please, as we are going on, if there's anything you don't understand as we are doing it, please kindly drop a message in the chat box. Feel free to ask questions. This is an interactive class. This is a class where everybody is here to learn. So if you think you have any question, or you feel I'm being too fast, if there's anything you need to know, or you think you need me to rewind a bit, please feel free to drop a message in the chat box. There's a chat box there. I'm sure that some of the things that Brother Banji and Brother Ferdinand will have taken you through also will be how to use some of these things. So these are part of the things we're going to be doing, and we'll be starting from the beginning again now. So like I said, so I'll stop sharing. So before we continue, I just want to ask, and you're free to unmute your mic, and you're free to also drop a message in the chat box. Which of these tools that I've mentioned are you familiar with? Which of them are you familiar with? Anyone? I need just one or two answers, just to be sure that we have people who are actually listening. Is there anyone that you're familiar with? Is there anyone that you feel that you have problems with? So that we know how to address some of them. Anybody who wants to speak? I want us to be very conscious of time. So if you don't have anything to say, okay, I see somebody saying that Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneNote. All right, thank you very much for mentioning. Okay, someone says I'm not familiar with anyone. Well, to God be the glory, you have an opportunity to be familiar with all of them. And the plan also is for us to finish up all of these things by the end of July, by the grace of God, so that from August, your CV is changing and you are saying that you can do some of all of these things or all of them, and then before you know what's happening, you are a hot cake by the grace of God. I'm familiar with Google Drive calendar. Okay, good. I'm familiar with Google Drive. Okay, all right, fine. All right, thanks for those of you that have answered. Thank you for your responses. So what we're going to do today is first to start with the calendar. Okay, someone says I'm familiar with Google Calendar. All right, so if you don't have a Google Calendar, so check your phone. If you don't have a Google Calendar, go to Play Store and download Google Calendar now. Download Google Calendar. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes to download Google Calendar. I have it on my laptop and I have it on my phone. In fact, my two phones have my Google Calendar, so I don't want at any point in time to be sure, to miss out some of the things I'm supposed to do. So if you have Google Calendar, please, then that's fine. But if you don't have, please download it now. Okay. Is anybody having problem in downloading Google Calendar? Like I said, all you just need to do is go to Play Store. So you go to Play Store. Do you know how to get to Play Store? So when you see Play Store is an app, is a free app on every Android. So you tap on the Play Store, then on the Play Store, there's a place that is there that you can, it shows search apps, all right? You can see it. So click on the search app, all right? And then you now type Google Calendar. It's going to bring it out. Then you download it. So once it shows Google Calendar, once you tap Google Calendar, it's going to show you this. I'm not sure if you can see my screen. Maybe because I'm blurred a bit. Okay, maybe let me remove the blurring. So these are part of the things that you know how to do. I was trying to avoid showing my background, but just 1 minute. Okay, all right. So if you can see it now, that is Google Calendar. So you just need to do is tap on Google Calendar. I have it already here. It's only just asking me to update it. So if you don't have it, it will show install here. Tap on install and then it will install. Yes, download Google Calendar. Fantastic, thank you. Abosede Koka. Please permit me if I'm calling you by your name. It makes it just easier. All right. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, Bosun, for sharing that link. So you can actually tap on that link and download Google Calendar if you're using your phone. So now, if you have downloaded it, or if you have it on your phone, please just type yes, yes, yes. Let me see how many people already have that on their phone. If you have Google Calendar on your phone, or you've downloaded it now, please type yes, yes, yes. I have 3 yeses. How many people on this call? You have 12 people. So I want to be sure at least 8 people have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have just 5 people. I need 2 more. 2 more people who should have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 1 more. Okay, fantastic. Okay, somebody says it's still downloading. Okay, all right, fine. So now that you have it, now once you have downloaded it, it takes you straight up to your page. Now, the email address that you used to open it is basically what is because it's your Google account that you're using to open the Google Calendar. Anyways, so it takes you there. Now that you're on your Google Calendar, now you can plan yourself. How do you plan yourself? Okay, if you look at, let me show you mine. So you understand what I'm trying to say. So if you look at mine, see, in fact, it does not only show you, this was my activity for Friday. All right, this is my activity for Friday. Now, Saturday, Sunday, It shows Father's Day, Idel Gabriel. It shows you somebody's birthday, Debbie's birthday. That's a friend of mine who I cannot afford to miss the person's birthday. That's Debbie's birthday. Monday, you see Idel Kabir holidays and all of that. Then you see HQ dashboard. That is one thing I have to do by 8:30 on Monday. That's tomorrow. Then there's a colleague of mine who's supposed to fly to Lagos. I had to put it there to be able to remind the person. Then after that, there's a 12 to 1 p.m. meeting that I have, despite the holiday. Then I have another meeting by 1 to 2 p.m. Now, I've not even finished all my planning for the week, but these are things that at least I know. So in case somebody says, wants to have a meeting with me, I can tell the person, oh no, I'm free between 2 and 8 p.m. All right. Anything before then, I cannot. So if you call me between 12 and 1 p.m., I'm not available. If you call me between 1 and 2, I'm not available. If you call me between 8:30 and 9 tomorrow, I'm not available. Because, in fact, if you call me, you see that I cut the call. That means I'm not available at that time. And once I cut, there's an automatic message that tells you that, oh, I'll call you back, or can you send a message or something. That obviously comes in. So, but that's for you to know that I've already started planning myself for the week. So what do you have to plan for the week? Start putting it there. So how do you do that? There is this plus button down here. Tap on it. All right. It now shows you all of this. It shows you out of office, goal, reminder, task, and events. Basic one you need is either task or event. Do you have a task to do? Tap on the task. If you have an event to do, so I use events more because events also to be able to say from this time to this time. So I tap on events. All right. Now you see that it shows this. So you now put whatever you want to do as the title. So if you're going to the market, just put it there, market, then you can now put, so is it an all-day event? If it's all day, you tap on all day. If it's between whatever time to whatever time, then you can now be using this place and this place to do it. So someone says, goodness, is it that you imputed it there or it came up with, especially the birthday reminders? I imputed it. Some I even imputed it since last year so that I don't want to forget. For instance, if I show you, my wife has done her birthday this year. My kids have done that. Oh, wow, my kids have done the birthday. My wife has done the birthday. So, but in fact, if you go to 2025, if I show you 2025, it will show you the birthday of my wife for 2025. So if you impute it there, it stays there. Computer is garbage in, garbage out. So all you need to do is make sure you have it there. Once you put it there, it stays there. So, like I was saying, how many of you have been able to do something? So, like I said, this is it. All right. Let me go back. So you go to this plus sign here. All right. Click on the plus sign. Okay. And then it takes you to this place. Okay, thank you for noting that. Most importantly, use events. Event is much more efficient. So tap on events. All right. It takes you here. Now, if you are there now, so let's plan something. So you see under our title. Now put it there. So for me now, let's plan for today's event. Today one that we are doing now. Type what's the name of this class? City of Praise Skill Acquisition. Put it there. City of Praise Skill Acquisition. How many of you have done that? Now that you have typed City of Praise Skill Acquisition, have you typed acquisition? Okay, so if you have typed acquisition, now you now go to the next thing. After that, it will take you to all day. Is it an all day? Obviously, it's not an all day event. If it's all day, then once you tap all day, it does not even bother to ask you another question because that means from morning till night, that's what you're going to be doing. But it's not all day. So please go back. Tap on it so that it goes back. Then take it to the time. Now, what was today? Today is Sunday. Go here. You see it. Sunday is what? Today is Sunday 16th. So you have to go to the actual time. This is showing 17th. Go to 16th. Now tap on 16th. All right. Now you put OK. Now that you put OK, now it has shown, you can see that it's showing Sunday, 16th June 2024. Now, what time did we start the event? You now tap on the time. This is the time here. Tap on the time. Now, because it uses UK time, it will not just show, it will show what do you call it? So after 12 hours, then it continues from 13 hours till 24 hours. So tap on this 20, which is obviously 8 p.m. Tap on this 20. Then the minutes, is it 8:30? No, it's 8 o'clock. You tap on this 0 here. So now it has shown 20 o'clock. And then, so that means that if you look at it now, it's now showing 16th of June, 2024 by 8 o'clock. Now, what time are we supposed to finish this? We're supposed to finish by 9. So look, it has automatically even showed me because it gives an average of 1 hour. You can now reduce it to maybe 30 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. So mine are set now. So if you fix it now, go down. If there's any other thing you want to put there, you can put it there. Now, look at it. Just put save. There's a save button here. Can you see it? You tap on save. Now it has saved. Now, please go look at my own. City of Praise Skill Acquisition, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock today, Sunday. If you have your own like this, please screenshot and share it with me. Or better still, you can put on your camera and let me see it. Or if you cannot put on your camera, just tell me it is done, so I can be sure that you've done that. How many of you were able to do that? How many people were able to do this? Now, another thing you can also do is that you can edit that particular thing, but I want us to be sure that we've done that, so that we'll do for today, we'll do for Tuesday, we'll do for Thursday, so that with that, effectively, you can plan yourself for other things. Anybody that has done that? Anybody? Thank you so much. That makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of you. But however, there's a little mistake. Oh, City of Praise. Thank you. Yeah, that shows. You've even done for Sunday, you've done for Tuesday, you've done for Thursday, you've done for Sunday. Fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing that. Who else again? Tuboson has done his own. Okay. Adigun has done his own. David done your own. Bukola done your own. All right, fantastic. All right, thank you very much. Now, another thing you can also do is this. Now, so let's assume that you want to edit it. You can edit that thing. So in case probably maybe as your teacher now, I tell you that, oh, okay, so first and foremost, you know, we are supposed to even make it sure that it is now a regular event. So let's now edit it again. So tap on it. All right, tap on it. Then you see this particular button here that you can use to edit. Tap on the edit. It will take you back there. So that means that you can actually make it a continuous, a repeated event. So go to making sure that it also repeats. So look at this place that the show does not repeat. Tap on that does not repeat. It will now show you this. Tap on every week. Simple. So if you say every week, that means that every week, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., it will always show that. Every week. Now save it. Go to 20, today is 17th. Go to 24th. You will see it there again. Now look at my own, 24th. Sorry, 23rd. Today is 16th. Go to 23rd. This is my own 23rd. Can you see it? Skills and acquisition, 23rd. Go to 30th. Can you see? 30th, skills and acquisition. How many people have done their own? If you've done your own, please say done. About said the cooker. Yes, you've done yours. Fantastic. Well done. Good. I think I'm having great students. You guys are making work easy for me. Thank you very much for doing that. Okay, Bukola, you've done yours. Okay, great. All right. So for those of you that have not done it, are you having any difficulty in doing it? Is there any problem? Is there any issue you're having in doing it? Are you having difficulty in getting it done? Any other person that has done his own? I need like please like 6 dons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, if you have not done it, don't say you have done it. So that you don't join them that you have done it if you have not done it. There's no harm in not understanding it. And even after this, if you still don't understand what we did, chat me up personally. Not call, though. Please chat me up. Because there are so many people that that might say, oh, there's someone to pick up calls or something. Please chat me up personally. If I can call, I will let you know that we can talk. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So if you've done it, then fantastic. Great. Well done to you. All right. So that means that, okay, thank you very much. This Galaxy A02, please, next time, kindly, please, rename my phone is full. I can't download the app. I'll try it later. So that's part of the things I was talking about. We will definitely start talking about Google Drive. Maybe that will be our next class. You need to move a lot of things to your Google Drive. Then there's a point that Google Drive will also be full. I'll tell you what you need to do. You're paying maybe like 900 naira per month. You can do the 450 naira per month. And you can put a lot of things there. And those things can never get lost. They can never get lost. Nothing can happen to them. I do 900 naira per month for 1 gig, 1 gig extra or something. And then it's okay, Victor. Oh, Victor, please rename it to from Galaxy A02. All you just need to do you know how to rename? Just go to your there's a button. I don't know if you're using your phone or you're using your laptop, but there's a button, there's a 3 dots. Tap on that 3 dots, go down, you will see rename. Click on rename and you can rename it from Galaxy A02 to your name. So having done that, thankfully, I think we all understand that. Now, another thing we need to also understand on Google Calendar is that you can use it to plan a meeting with somebody else. Yes, you can use it to plan a meeting with somebody else. So how do we do that? All right. So let's assume you want to have a meeting with me. Okay. Share the file in the meeting. Let me see the file you shared. Yes, fantastic. Thank you very much. In fact, you've done up to 7th of July. Fantastic. Yes, thank you so much for sharing this. I don't know who else. Please, did you customize this? I'm not sure what you mean by I customized. I didn't customize anything. Thank you for sharing that as well. Yes, I think I have great students in this class. So we've planned for, so you can also do that for Tuesdays, do that for Thursdays. Block your calendar. So you know that you have a plan. Now, after this meeting, please sit down, plan yourself for the week. What do you have to do for the week? Put it there. Even if you are at home working, if you are a housewife, plan yourself. You need to get fuel. You need to get when does your NEPA whatever expires, your prepaid card, when does it expire? Put it there. When are they supposed to pick up it will send you an alarm. So it sends you, the essence of the Google Calendar is that it sends you a reminder before that thing is supposed to happen. So I don't know if any of you noticed that by the time you were filling this thing, there were places where they showed that you should send a reminder. You should send a reminder. Do you want a reminder 1 hour before, 30 minutes before? Yes, please. It is very important. It helps you. So, that being said, I was talking about how do we also plan how to meet up with somebody. Okay. To also send something. Yes, thank you very much. So, fantastic. So you have for 16th, You have 18, 19, 23rd. Do you have learning on, so it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, but I'm seeing learning also on 19th and 21st. You need to be very careful so you don't just put learning, except if you have your own personal learning that you want to do. So can you please look at it again? Because I'm seeing learning on 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing learning on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Please check it and be sure. Do you have learning on those days so that you don't go and mix things up? Please check it well again. Oh, it's another package. Oh, all right. You're a big man. So you have special package, you have different kind of package. Okay, all right, no problem then. Okay, all right. Don't worry, you guys will see my face very soon. Don't worry, so now that you've done that, so another thing we need to now learn also is how to have meeting with somebody. Okay. Now I'm going to do something with you guys, and I want to know that all of you understand it. I'm going to drop my email address here. Okay. I will know if you actually did it well. Trust me, because I'll get the email invite. I'll get the notification, sorry. So, bajibade@gmail.com. So this is my Gmail account. All right. Now, let me teach you how to share an invite to somebody. So if you want to have a meeting with me now, and I want it to be official, and I say, oh, no, send me an invite. What I'm saying is send me a calendar invite. So how do I send a calendar invite to somebody? And then sometimes people even test you. You go for an interview and they tell you that they're going to show you a calendar invite. This is what they used to send you a calendar invite. Oh, okay, the ones with the dark screen. No, that's a customized thing. So you can actually do that customized on your phone, with your phone. I have a very bad sight, so and you see that's why I use glasses whenever I'm reading. So that's the reason why I can't do that, the dark one. But if you like it, you can definitely change the theme of your phone. That's a different thing entirely. So you can change the theme of your phone to reflect all of those things. Yeah. So, so as I was saying, now this is you want to send an invite to somebody. How do you send an invite to somebody? Let's go back. So let's go back to the plus. Now, add, all right, events again. Now, let's tap on the add title. Put it there. Meeting with Brasherie. All right. That's what I want you to type. Meeting with Brasherie. Now go to the today. The day you want the event to. The day of the event should be on Tuesday. I want to see whether anybody's understand what I'm saying. It's going to be on Tuesday on the 18th. So put it on the 18th. The event is going to start what time? Put it at 2 p.m. and it will end by 5 p.m. That's a 3-hour meeting. The same day. Now, you now come down to add people. That's where you have to be very careful, please. Go to add people. Click on that add people. Then now copy that email address I gave to you now. Put it there. obajibade@gmail.com. Once you type it, I don't know if you've done that. If you've done that, it will now show you this. Click done. You see done? Yes, Obajibade and Gio. Thank you, Tubosun. Click on that done. Then it will show you, you see that the name has shown there. Then save it. Now, as you're about to save it, it will now say, it will ask you this question, that are you sending invitation email to Google Calendar guests? All right. Say send. Once you type send, automatically it will show. Now, by now, if you have done that, I should have gotten some invitations. Thank you very much. I've seen one invitation from, who is this? Oh, no, sorry. I've not seen any invitation yet. I was not sent invitation to myself. Okay, so I'm expecting the invitation. Anybody who sent me an invitation, I will see the invitation. If you send me an invitation, okay, I should recap. All right. So Click on add, this ad, go to events down. All right. Add title, meeting with Brashui. That is the title. Now I want you to be very careful because I'm deliberately saying what I want, because you will see, you go to some workplaces and they will tell you to do this. You must be very careful. There's no reason for you to be nervous. There's no reason for you to be worried. Just do what is necessary for you to be done. That needs to be done. When time comes, you guys will understand the reason why we're having this thing. And how do you advertise that thing inside the boss? So, anyways, on the ad title, meeting with Brashui. On the date, change the date to 18th. That is on Tuesday. Change the time to 8 p.m. Sorry, 2 p.m. And then it's still on the 18th on Tuesday. Change the date to 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I think that's what I said. Yes, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Let me open it. Yeah, this is it. I've not seen any invites since. Nobody has sent me any invites. I don't know if you guys understand what I've done. So, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Let me just open the thing. All right, this is it. And then send. I have sent, sir. Okay, let me see who are those that I've sent. Except if you sent it to a wrong person. I've not seen anything for 18th. Are you sure you have sent for 18th? You need to be very careful as well. I hope you sent for 18th. Please check it again and be sure you sent for 18th. I've not seen any, received any invites. I've not seen any invites yet. Okay, if you know you have sent, send a screenshot. Let me see it. Do the screenshot and post it there. Let me see it. If you have done it, put the screenshot. Let me see it. Okay, now type this thing, because what I can see here is meeting with Brashui, but did you type my email address in it? If you do not type an email address, I can't receive it. So did you type my email address in? I can see that there's a meeting with Brashui, but did you type my email address in it? Okay, yes, I've seen this. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. All right, let me see. Maybe it's going to come up here. How many minutes? Who is mistakenly having his, thank you, please mute. How come I can't see anybody's own yet? It brought out my email. It brought out my email. How come I've not seen anybody's own? And was it 18th we put there? 18th of June, 2024. Okay, let me try something. Okay, so while I'm doing that, can't install. Okay, so while I'm still doing that, okay, I think there's an issue here. 1 minute, okay, so let's make it easier. Now, let's go back. In fact, this is going to show your true test and understanding. So let's go back and edit that particular thing. I'll give you another email address that you're going to use. So edit it from that Obajibade now and use this. All right, let's use that one. Now we'll understand if we actually understand what I was saying. So use that one, change it from that Obajibade, and then put that one. Same dates, please. Thank you. I've seen one. Bukola Sofo. Yes, thank you for inviting me. I've seen yours. I need more. I need more. I need more. Now, Bukola, you realize that I've accepted your invite. It will show from white now to blue. Please confirm that you've seen it. Thank you very much. Exactly. You're getting it. Any other person? I need more. I need more. I need more. Okay. I've seen it. Victor Gampate at gmail.com. I've seen your invite and I've accepted it. You even said we should have the meeting in the Redeemed Christian Church of God. You put the venue. Thank you. All right. Any other person? Okay, I've seen somebody wants me to have a meeting with him at Just Right. Really? That means you're going to buy food for me. Shotunde Adelano. So you need to be very careful with the venue. All right. Especially if the person tells you that, oh, let's have the venue, let's have the meeting so and so place. Please be careful. Don't just put any venue. All right. If you're not sure of the venue, let the person ask the person, where do you want us to have the meeting? Online or put a location. So I've accepted Shotunde, your invite. I need two more to just be sure that people have understood what I'm doing. Any other person? All those people that said they've sent. I've only seen three. Oh. Any other person? Now, is anybody having problem with sending an invite? Okay, I've seen one. Another one. Tosin Samson, thank you for sending. I've accepted your invite for Tuesday. Thank you very much. Any other person that's having problem? Yeah, I said you should change it to the Adeshoye Ajibade, Abosede Coker. Change it to Adeshoye Ajibade. So edit it. Click on that edit link, and then you can edit it. You have an issue. I'm having problems sending. Okay, so let me see what you're talking about. So first and foremost, you actually made a mistake with it. You did not put title there. So it's showing no title. Like I said, make sure that you are saying meeting with Brashui. Okay. So that's why I want us to use our step. Okay, so let me explain one more time for those of you that do not understand what we did, and then so that we don't waste too much time on this. Dayo has done, you've done yours. Okay, let me see if I've seen any invites. I'm not sure if I've seen any invites. I did that your Mutrai. I've not seen your invite for Tuesday yet. Maybe it's still on the way. Okay, so let me just do it one more time, and so that you can, for those of us who do not understand, and then if you still have issues with it, just chat me up personally. Go here. This is my iPhone I'm using now. Go here, tap on this place, okay? Tap on this place, tap on events, all right? Here, type the name of the title, and like I said, call it Meeting with Brother Shui, all right? Then use this to edit the dates that you want to put. What date is it going to happen? We agree that we should make it on the 18th. You can see 18th there. Tap on the 18th. Use this one to fix the time. So what time is it? It says it's going to happen by 2 p.m. Can you see 2 p.m.? So you put it 2 p.m. Then to what time? To 5 p.m. So you change this one to 5 p.m. That's 17 hours. All right. Then, like I said, now you are putting this add guests. You can see the add guest there. So add the guests and type the name of the guest there. At some point, you can see a lot of guests on my own. These are people I share there, my office people. So at some point, you have all this kind of things. It will just be there automatically because you share a lot of invites to them. So add the name, email of the guests. Let's assume that you've added the email of the guests. Now I've added the name of the guest. Click on done. All right. And then with this one now, you can just click on save. Now, all of this place is just asking you, do you want it to remind you 10 minutes before? You can say 10 minutes before. You can change it to 30 minutes before. You can change it to 1 hour before, anyone you want. And then just click on save. So please, let's do that. If you've not been able to do it, then that means there's a problem. Okay, so unfortunately, time is not really on our side, but we'll definitely, like I said, we'll be doing a lot of this. Now that you've been able to, to plan yourself in terms of using Google Calendar, okay, now I need to also, like I said, emphasize that plan yourself for the week. What are the plans that you have for the week? What do you intend to do for the week? Please plan yourself for that for the week so that you can know that, okay, this is what you have to do for the week. Now, next week, Sunday, we're going to be having to use what we call Google Google tools. Now, let me quickly share my screen with you so you understand what we are going to be doing. So now, for those of you, like, if you remember that I was talking about how to use Excel, how to use Word, and then how to now use Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Google Slides, which is more or less like using Microsoft PowerPoint. So let me share my screen with you. One minute. Okay, I did that. You have seen your invites too. Thank you for sending your invites now. Bukola Shofora, I've seen your invite. Thank you for sending your invite. Okay, I've seen that Superson has updated his invites now. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing your invites. Now, let me show you something which you guys will be very surprised to see. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, so it can also come in as an email. So look at my email now. You can see it. Chotunde, you have sent me an invite. Aromolobanke, you sent me an invite. Tosin, you sent me an invite. Motunayo, all of you that sent me an invite, you can see your invite. That's it. So you see that your invite is appearing not only on my Google Calendar. It's just appearing as an email to me. So, and I've accepted all the invites, though I'm going to say no to all the invites after this meeting. But just for you to understand that all of these invites come in. Okay, so these are the invite. It comes in both not only as your Google Calendar, also as your Google. So now, what are we doing for next week? Please go to your email. I will advise that next week, please come with a laptop. It will be very, very effective because you cannot do all of these Google Sheets, learn how to use Google Sheets, how to use Google Docs on a phone. Especially if you are very, very perfect. Someone like me, I use Google Sheets on my phone, but you must be very good on it. So if you've not been very good on it, some of you don't even have an idea of what an Microsoft Excel is like, and you want to be using Google Sheets on a phone, I'm sorry, it will not work. So before you say that Brashi did not teach you well, so please, you need to come with a laptop. Try to borrow a laptop or get a laptop from somebody, but you need to use a laptop next week. So how do we use, so if you look at this button here, if you click on it, you see all of these things here. You see Google Sheets, you see Google Docs, you see Google Slides. All of these things are very important things that we're going to use next week. Google Sheet is like Excel. I'll stop sharing now. I'll show you what a Google Sheet looks like. Google Docs is like Microsoft Word. Google Slide is like PowerPoint. That stuff I did that I used to do presentation that day, which I just shared with you today, is Google Slide. Everything there was Google Slide. And I did that thing in less than an hour. So you can imagine having to be able to do all of those things. So I'll stop sharing. I'll show you what a Google Sheet looks like. Okay, David says, I don't have a laptop at all. Wow. Well, you might need to find somebody that has. God will bless you, sir. Don't worry. By the time you're done with this thing, it's testimony that's going to come out of it. Because you will do your CV, you will redo it, but everything is sacrifice. I will tell you some stories along the line. And then when you hear some of my stories, you will laugh. You will laugh about some things that I had to do, just because I needed to also be able to have access to some of these things. So sometimes some of these things take sacrifice. But trust me, it's for it to be better for you. So please try to find somewhere you can get a laptop, someone's laptop that you can borrow or something, so I can make it easier. So this is what a Google Sheet looks like. Now, as an accountant, this is my May 2024 financials that I share with my office. Now, all this I did on Google Sheets. All these are on Google Sheets. All these are on Google Sheets. These, as you are seeing, are Google Sheets. Graphs, how to plot graphs are on Google Sheets. All of these are on Google Sheets. All of these are on Google Sheets. So if you want to know how to use the Google Sheets, then you need to be in the class next week. And you need to make sure that you also tell somebody. Don't be selfish. You don't know how many people you are going to be helping that you'll contribute to their life in being a blessing, by being a blessing to them, by sharing the group platform. Let them join the platform. Because I'll be sending some assignments on some things you need to do. There are some apps I want you to download even before next week, which you will need definitely. So that some of those things, as we are doing the Google Sheet, we'll be doing some other apps so that we can, before the end of July, I want us to round up all of these classes by the grace of God. I'll stop sharing. Let me show you what a Google Doc looks like. Please, why is my screen double-sided? Yeah, because I'm sharing my screen. That's why. When I'm sharing my screen like that, that's why it's showing that. So, let me show you what a Google Sheet looks like. Sorry, I'll show you what a Google Sheet. Let me show you what a Google Doc looks like. Now, please pay attention to this. So you'll be able to learn from it. Now, this is a Google Doc. Now, one thing like I told you is the advantage of a Google Sheet and a Google Doc is because it's a live document. So that means that I can share it with you people, which we are going to do from next week, and I will put all of you on a particular worksheet. So whatever you are doing, I'm seeing it, every other person is seeing it. Let me give you an example. This is a Google Doc. This is my boss making a comment here. Now, if you see, everybody is making one comment or the other in this document. Can you see? Different names. These are confidential things, but it's fine. I know I'm sharing with church members. So these are things that you see that people are making different comments on it. Okay, that is a live document. Whatever I do on this document, some other people are seeing it. Whatever those people are doing, I am also seeing it. That is the advantage. And in the process, you can also give people edit access. You can give people comment access. You can give people viewing access. Please, can we have the recording, sir? Brother Banji, did we record this class? I'm not sure we recorded it.
Yes, it's currently being recorded on YouTube.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Okay,
But
so
the plan is not to release it after the class, to release it at the end of the session.
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. So, well, see, you are having all of these things free. Thank you so much, Brother Banji, for that, because if I didn't come to my head at all. Okay, so please, these are some of the things that you're going to be treating from next week. All right, how to be on a live document, how to give people edit access, how to give people comment access, viewing access. Do you know that you can create a sheet and people do not have access to it more than they can only read, but they cannot comment. They cannot either comment, but they cannot edit. So you can't say, oh, who edited my stuff? No, nobody edited it. Nah, you know what you're supposed to do. So all of those things are things I'm going to start doing from next week. Now, it's very important for you to note that if you miss one, so if you start from Google Sheet from next week, if you miss that class, you will not be able to catch up in the next class. So I'll advise you, whatever you have to do, you have put it in your calendar now. Whatever you have to do not miss next week's class. So that by the grace of God, when you are doing next week's class, you are on top of your game. In fact, who knows? Anyone can recommend you, in the process of all of these things. But trust me, when you have things like this on your CV, you are a hot kick. You are a hot kick. So, before we end this class, this is 9 o'clock already. I promise we're going to finish by 9. Even if you're going to be extending, I'll be craving for your indulgence for us to extend. But for today, we're supposed to finish by 9. It was more or less more like an introductory and then taking us into it. I don't want us to just jump into Google Sheets as we started today. Before people start saying, we did not understand what they were doing. So, but it's very important for us to understand. So, is there anybody who asks one question or the other? Do you have any question? Is there anything that you do not understand from what we did today and that you want us to do a recap? Just like we've been advised or we've been told, there's a copy of the recording which you can have access to. But is there anything you do not understand? Any question, please put it in the chat box, or better still, ask questions here. You can raise up your hand and ask questions. Any question? Anything that we needed clarification on? And thank you, Victor, for changing from Galaxy O2 to Victor. That's fantastic. So at least I can say everybody's name now on the screen. Any other person, anybody that has any question? So that means that we understand everything we did today. Right?
No, sir.
Who said no?
Coca.
Eh?
Coca. I was said the Coca. I don't understand
Okay.
the Google calendar. I still have problems during time with you, sir.
Okay. All right. Is there anybody who understands what we did? I have an assignment for that person. Is there anybody who understands what we did?
Hello, sorry. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, please, this is Mary. I joined the class slightly late. I was late, but I tried to catch up, but I didn't really get everything. I don't know if I
Okay.
can have access to
I'm
the
going to
record
be
before the
I'm going
class.
to be a bit magnanimous today. I put it in the group that anybody who joins late, I'm not going to go back.
Sorry, sir.
So please, this is the last time I'll have to ever repeat myself. We need to be disciplined. We need to show some level of seriousness for classes like this. If you are paying 500,000 or 200,000 for the class, you will not miss it. In fact, because you know you put a lot of money in it. So please, let's not say because it's a free class, then we take it for granted. So what I will do is this. For those of you that did not understand what we did, on Sunday, I'll try to, if you did not understand, join me by 7:30. We'll open the doors by 7:30. So join me by 7:30. Between 7:30 and 8, I'll take you through whatever we've done that you did not understand. Then the real class starts by 8. How about that? Does that work? Sister
Yes,
Mary.
sir.
All right,
Yes,
thank
sir,
you.
I'm here.
Okay, so Mary
Thank you.
Abosede, and any other person who did not understand, join me by 7:30 on Sunday. We'll open the door. Brabanji, please note that we'll open the class by 7:30 on Sunday. Now, the reason why we don't start earlier is because of people that have to do house fellowship and all of that. And we definitely need to make sure that we do not mix things up. Overlapping of events, we have to be very careful as well. For people who are very programmed, they will have put house fellowship, 6 to 7 or 5 to 6, depending on whatever they're having to do. So we also need to understand that. So we'll have 7:30 to 8 for recap of previous class. Then real class will start from 8 to 9. There's a possibility that we might extend to 9:30 on Sunday because at least we must have a thorough understanding of how to use Google Sheets. Maybe the next class will do Google Docs. And then if there's need, I'll check my calendar also to see if I can fix another class in the week, then I will try so that we can have 2 classes in a week that will make us to be able to finish up all of these things on time. So, but for everyone who understood everything we did today, thank you very much. Like I said, let's not be selfish. Let's share the link of the group to people. Let them join. Be a blessing to somebody. And who knows, that person will always remember you for the rest of his or her life. So, one more time, just to say thank you for joining the class. Brabanji will be sharing the link of this recording immediately after this on the group platform. And you can as well share with other people and encourage them to also join the class. So the next class is going to be on Tuesday by Brother Ferdinand, while Brother Banji will be taking his own on Thursday, if I'm right. Brother Banji, am I right?
Okay, I am Tuesday and Brother Ferdinand is Thursday.
Oh, okay. So Brother Banji is on Tuesday, and it's very important. Trust me, all of these guys are very important. How to use social media to your advantage. What are we teaching them on Tuesday, Brother Banji? Is it the social media or the which of them are you teaching them?
The social media, actually. We started last Tuesday, so we continue this Tuesday.
Fantastic. So please, you can't afford to miss any of these classes. So please try to attend the Thursday class. Thursday is very important as well. That's use of IT. So many things about IT that you need to know. You can develop a career. Let me tell you something that you don't know. Please just give me 5 minutes to finish up this. I have 2 friends, and I think I mentioned it on that Sunday. One of them earns $10,000. I'm not joking. If possible, I will invite one of them to join this class so you can just hear from him. Some of these things is very important for you to hear. $10,000. Please, how much is the dollar now? $10,000 every month. The guy is in Canada now. He did not see the 4 walls of the university. All he did was understand programming, which is a part of IT. There's so many things in IT. There's programming, there's project management, there's even under programming, there's a lot. There's networking, people who do CCNA, there's Java, there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot. So you can actually build a career in something in IT and get to the next level. And do you know the funnest is that you can learn all of this in 1 year? It's just sacrifice. And it's be a hot cake to so many people. People will be thinking you're a Yahoo boy and you're working from home. They will think that, oh, he's a Yahoo boy, he does not need to leave, but you're working from home. So please, let's make good use of all of these things. So there's class on Tuesdays, class on Thursdays, there's class on Sunday. All right, I take my class on Sunday. I don't say, oh, because Brashu is no. Tuesday and Thursday is very important too. You want to make money via social media apps, you must be there on Tuesdays. You want to be an IT guru, you want to build a career on IT, you must be there on Thursdays. You want to also be useful, you want to be a competition in your career, then you have to also attend the Sunday class. So all of these classes are very important. Now imagine attending all of these classes and give yourself 6 months from now. Come back and tell me if your life is not better. Come and tell me that you not get a better job. Then we'll know that it's more of a spiritual problem that we need to address. I'm not saying this because it's me. I'm saying this because this is things that are practical. Nobody makes good use of all of this opportunity and his life does not change. 6 months, let's see what's going to happen. And if you don't get them, we now know how to know that, okay, the problem is probably you don't gotten the exposure or you don't know where to apply to. Then we can ask looking at, okay, where places you can apply to, where they will be able to take you when they see all of this is in your CV. So thank you very much once again. It was nice meeting all of you guys. See you guys next week Sunday for my class. However, I'll see you guys on Tuesday at Brabanji's class. So this is me saying, do have a great night. Please refresh, go through the calendar class, play the lessons, and then also make sure that you attend the Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday class. Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.